Day 2. Gentle resistance training that works. What if I told you that people in their 90s have built new muscle using movements so simple you can do them while watching TV? It's true. I've worked with seniors who thought they were too old or too weak to exercise, yet they got stronger using exercises so gentle they could do them sitting down. Welcome to Day 2 of our 7-day muscle restoration plan. Today, we're going to wake up those sleeping muscles with safe, gentle resistance exercises that anyone can do. Walking is wonderful for your heart and mood. It helps you stay mobile. But walking alone isn't enough to maintain your muscle mass as you age. Here's why. Walking works the same muscles in the same way over and over. Your body quickly adapts, and those muscles maintain just enough strength for walking, nothing more. Many senior exercise programs focus on movement and flexibility, but don't provide enough resistance to tell your muscles they need to stay strong or get stronger. Chair exercise classes at the senior center might feel good, but if they're just having you wave your arms around without any resistance, they're not doing much to prevent muscle loss. The good news is that resistance doesn't mean heavy weights or complicated gym equipment. Resistance simply means making your muscles work against a force. This could be resistance bands, water bottles filled with water, or even just the weight of your own body pushing against gravity. Take Margaret, who started these exercises at age 82. She had never lifted weights in her life and worried about hurting herself. We started with simple exercises using just her body weight and the lightest resistance band. Within 6 weeks, she could get up from chairs more easily and no longer needed to hold the railing when walking down her hallway. Let me show you 3 simple seated exercises that work the major muscle groups that help you stay independent. Your legs, back, and ankles. The first exercise is chair stands. This works the muscles in your thighs and bottom that help you get up from chairs, climb stairs, and keep your balance. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Feel your weight centered in the middle of your seat. Lean slightly forward, engaging your core muscles. Begin to stand up, feeling the muscles in your thighs activate and tighten. Use your hands on the chair for support if needed. Slowly stand all the way up, then slowly control your descent back to sitting. That's 1 repetition. The second exercise is seated rows with resistance bands. This strengthens your upper and middle back muscles, helping improve posture and prevent that hunched position that can develop with age. Sit tall in your chair and place the middle of a resistance band under both feet. Hold one end in each hand, arms extended. As you slowly pull your elbows back, feel the muscles between your shoulder blades contract and tighten. Hold for a moment, experiencing the tension across your upper back, then slowly release forward, feeling the controlled stretch. The third exercise is ankle raises. These strengthen your lower legs for better balance and walking. Sit with your feet flat. Keeping your heels down, lift your toes and the front part of your feet as high as comfortable. Feel the muscles along your shins tighten. Hold, then lower. Next, keep the balls of your feet down and lift your heels, feeling the muscles in your calves contract. Hold, then lower. How you do these exercises matters just as much as which exercises you do. Time under tension refers to how long your muscles are working during each exercise. For building muscle, especially in older adults, slower movements that keep your muscles working longer are more effective than quick repetitions. Count to 3 as you lift or pull, hold for 1 count, then count to 3 as you lower or return. This slow, controlled movement keeps your muscles engaged throughout the entire exercise. A study from McMaster University showed that seniors using this slow method gained up to 35% more strength than those doing the same exercises with faster movements. For Day 2 of our plan, do 2 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions of each exercise. Rest for about a minute between sets. If you can easily do 12 repetitions, increase the resistance with stronger bands or by adding a second band. These chair-supported movements are safe for those with joint pain. You can control exactly how much resistance you use and modify as needed. Using more arm support for knee pain, lighter resistance for shoulder pain, or smaller movements for foot pain. Many clients with arthritis find these exercises actually help reduce pain by strengthening the supporting muscles. Do these exercises every other day. Your muscles need recovery time, especially when starting out. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday would work perfectly. On day 3, we'll tackle inflammation, the hidden enemy breaking down your muscles faster than you can build them. Day 3. Fighting inflammation, the hidden muscle killer. Could the toast you eat every morning be secretly destroying your muscle tissue? I know it sounds strange, but what you eat affects your muscles in ways most people never realize. Welcome to day 3 of our 7-day muscle restoration plan. Yesterday we learned about gentle resistance exercises. Today we're going to talk about inflammation, a hidden problem that might be breaking down your muscles faster than you can build them. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or infection. It's like calling in the fire department when there's a small fire. This type of short-term inflammation is helpful and necessary. But when inflammation stays in your body day after day, year after year, it's like having the fire department constantly spraying water on your house even when there's no fire. Eventually, it causes damage. This long-lasting inflammation can actually break down your muscle tissue. It acts as a stealth saboteur in your bloodstream, slowly chipping away at your muscles. Many foods in the typical senior diet create this type of harmful inflammation. Let me show you the top 5 inflammatory foods that many people over 60 eat every day that may be sabotaging your efforts to stay strong and independent. 1. White bread, bagels, rolls, crackers. Refined flour quickly converts to sugar, triggering inflammation. 2. Margarine and vegetable shortening contain processed oils that promote inflammation. 3. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli meats contain nitrates and nitrites that trigger inflammatory responses. 4. Sugary cereals and pastries cause blood sugar spikes that trigger inflammation. 5. Diet sodas and artificially sweetened drinks disrupt gut bacteria, leading to increased inflammation. These inflammatory foods create a vicious cycle in your body. They cause low-grade inflammation, which breaks down muscle tissue. When you lose muscle, it actually increases inflammation even more, breaking down more muscle, a downward spiral that accelerates as you age. According to research from Tufts University, older adults with higher inflammatory markers in their blood lost muscle mass at more than twice the rate of those with lower inflammation levels. This was true even when they ate the same amount of protein and did the same exercise, highlighting why controlling inflammation is critical for maintaining muscle. Fortunately, other foods help reduce inflammation. Harvard Medical School research shows that omega-3 fatty acids in fatty fish significantly reduce the inflammatory markers that attack muscle tissue. Colorful fruits and vegetables contain antioxidants that act as shields, protecting your muscle cells from inflammatory damage. Berries have especially strong anti-inflammatory effects, and nuts and seeds, particularly walnuts, contain healthy fats and antioxidants that fight inflammation. For day 3 of our plan, I want to show you a simple anti-inflammatory lunch. Start with dark leafy greens like spinach. Add 3 to 4 ounces of baked or canned salmon. Drizzle with olive oil mixed with lemon juice. Top with a handful of berries and chopped walnuts. This meal provides protein for your muscles, omega-3s to fight inflammation, and protective antioxidants, and takes less than 5 minutes to prepare. Changing your diet can be challenging when you've eaten the same foods for decades. Here are some easy swaps to help. Whole grain bread instead of white bread. Olive oil or small amounts of real butter instead of margarine. Fresh chicken, fish, eggs, or legumes instead of processed meats. Plain Greek yogurt with berries instead of sugary cereals. Water flavored with fruits or herbs instead of diet sodas. I had a client named Thomas, 78, who worked hard on strength exercises but saw no results. His typical meals included white toast with margarine, coffee with artificial sweetener, and sandwiches with deli meat on white bread. After switching to an anti-inflammatory diet, he noticed more energy within a week and much better exercise results within a month. Today's task: check your kitchen and identify the inflammatory foods you commonly eat, then make a shopping list with anti-inflammatory replacements. You don't need to throw everything away at once. Just replace these foods as you run out. Tomorrow on day 4, we'll discover the 4 critical micronutrients that most seniors never get enough of for muscle health. These essential vitamins and minerals directly support muscle function, and most people over 60 are deficient in at least one of them. What if a simple vitamin deficiency is the real reason you can't get up from the floor anymore? Many seniors struggle with weakness and think it's part of getting older, when often it's actually missing nutrients your muscles desperately need. Welcome to day 4 of our 7-day muscle restoration plan. So far, we've learned about protein timing, gentle resistance exercises, and fighting inflammation. Today, we're going to talk about 4 key micronutrients that directly support your muscle function and growth. These specific nutrients are what your muscles need to contract properly, generate energy, and rebuild themselves. Think of them as the spark plugs in your car's engine. Without them, even a perfect engine won't run right. Most seniors are deficient in at least one of these critical nutrients, even those who eat healthy diets. As we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as well. Many medications interfere with nutrient absorption, and our modern food supply often contains fewer nutrients due to soil depletion and processing. Let's start with vitamin D. This vitamin acts more like a hormone than a typical vitamin. Your muscles have special receptors specifically for vitamin D, and without enough of it, your muscles cannot function properly. Vitamin D directly affects the cells that contract and provide strength. A study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that older adults with higher vitamin D levels had significantly better muscle function and lower rates of falls. Those with healthy vitamin D levels had about 20% better muscle function. Take my client Martha, for example. At 72, she struggled to get out of her favorite armchair and thought her muscles were just giving up. A blood test revealed severe vitamin D deficiency. After 3 months of supplementation, she was not only getting up easily but walking her dog twice daily again. A simple morning walk in the sunshine for 15 to 20 minutes can help boost your levels naturally. Over 70% of seniors have insufficient vitamin D levels. Our bodies make vitamin D when our skin is exposed to direct sunlight, and most seniors spend little time outdoors with skin exposed. Even when you do go outside, sunscreen blocks the rays that trigger vitamin D production. Moving on to our second essential nutrient, magnesium. This mineral is involved in over 300 chemical reactions in your body, including many that produce the energy your muscles need to contract. Magnesium helps your muscles relax properly after contracting, which is essential for smooth movement and preventing cramps. Research shows that increasing magnesium intake improved muscle performance in older adults, especially those who were previously deficient. About 60% of Americans don't get enough magnesium, with higher deficiency rates in seniors. Adding a handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds to your daily routine can provide a natural boost. The third crucial nutrient is vitamin B12. This vitamin is essential for nerve function and energy production in your cells. Your muscles can't contract properly without clear signals from your nerves, and they can't generate energy without B12's role in metabolism. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, making it harder to absorb B12 from food. Up to 30% of people over 50 have reduced ability to absorb B12. And if you take acid-reducing medications like Prilosec, your risk of deficiency increases further. Including eggs or yogurt at breakfast provides a regular source of this vital nutrient. The fourth nutrient might surprise you: creatine. Most people associate creatine with young bodybuilders, but research shows it's actually even more beneficial for seniors. Creatine helps your muscles produce energy during short, intense activities. Exactly the kind of energy you need to get up from a chair or climb stairs. A review of 16 studies found that creatine supplementation improved muscle strength by an average of 14% in older adults, with some studies showing increases of up to 30%. Adding a small serving of fish or meat daily can help maintain natural creatine levels. For day 4 of our plan, here's my recommendation for each nutrient. For vitamin D, most seniors need between 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily, far more than the 600 IU in most guidelines. The best form is vitamin D3, cholecalciferol. For magnesium, aim for 300 to 400 milligrams daily. Forms like magnesium citrate, glycinate, or malate are better absorbed than magnesium oxide. 4B12. A daily intake of 500 to 1000 micrograms benefits most seniors. Sublingual forms are often better absorbed by seniors. For creatine, 3 to 5 grams daily is sufficient. Creatine monohydrate is the most researched form. Before starting any supplement, always check with your doctor, especially if you take medications or have kidney problems. Tomorrow on day 5, we'll build on everything we've learned so far and create a complete protein timing strategy throughout the entire day. You'll learn exactly when to eat protein for maximum benefit, including a special timing trick that helps your muscles recover while you sleep.